welcome to a UFC 289 preview. Ben Fowlkes' three best bets on the card. I am Matt Brown. That is, in fact, Ben Fowlkes. You can find his work over on LegalSportsReport.com and TheLines.com. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to this here very channel. Do appreciate your support. Everything we do, absolutely free. So, Ben, let's get right into this, and we'll go to the main card with all three of your plays. And let's start with an inside the distance bet that you like in this Ige and Landwehr fight.
Yeah, anybody who has followed my appreciation of Nate Landwehr over the years knows I never miss it when this guy fights. This guy brings a lot of excitement and a lot of fun, but also brings a real "we are not going to need the judges tonight" kind of vibe that I can really get into. And especially, he's fighting Dan Ige. It's a tough fight for him, honestly. And Nate Landwehr, as he puts it himself, has a real kind of approach that says, if I don't lose, I'm going to win. And this time, I can't tell you that he's going to win this one because it is a tough matchup for him in a lot of different ways. What I do feel comfortable saying is I don't think they're going to need all three rounds to sort this one out. I say somewhere inside the distance, one of these guys gets finished.
Yeah, and if you are looking just at the typical round bet, guys, it is set at 2.5 as well in that one. 115 is the juice on each side in that fight if you want to take a look at it from that angle right there. Let's go ahead and, as we said, stick to the main card here, and let's head to the co-main event. What do you like here in this Oliveira Dariush fight?
You know, I feel a little weird even saying it, but I like Dariush here. I think that Charles Oliveira, while he had a really exciting and memorable run as champion, I feel like his fighting style will get him into trouble sometimes, and he relies on just a lot of ability and finishing, especially the way he can finish people with strikes and submissions. He relies on that to get him out of trouble at times. I think Beneil Dariush is a patient and a smart and a careful fighter, and I like his chances to get it done. He's on a heck of a win streak, whereas Charles Oliveira is trying to get back in the win column after losing his title last year. I kind of think Beneil Dariush pulls it off.
And for your final number 3 pick here on the UFC 289 card, let's go ahead and head to that main event of the evening. And listen, this is one where it is a very heavily favored fighter, but you are going to look at taking a different angle.
Honestly, for an Amanda Nunes fight, anything just below a 5-1 odds on her is pretty reasonable. Normally, you know, the last few titles benches where she's shown up, the odds have been completely insane. This one, you know, when you're seeing odds with her at -350 around that range, that's pretty reasonable for Amanda Nunes. I think Irene Aldana is a tough opponent for her, and I also think that Amanda Nunes, after she kind of went all out and got finished and lost her title there briefly to Juliana Pena, I think that she has a little bit more of a conservative approach. I think that she will go out there and she'll look to outpoint Irene Aldana and control the fight, but I don't think that she'll necessarily feel like she has to go out for the finish. I see Amanda Nunes winning the decision here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. I think that this could be a little bit different of an approach from Nunes that we've seen in the past with this. And, you know, you and I have seen this over the years as we've watched some of this stuff, like people are dominant, then something happens that is a little off schedule. And then that does change the kind of the outlook and how they go about the next few fights whenever they get back in there. And I think that might be the case here with Nunes.
Yeah, I think the line being a little closer than it has been is maybe an indication that people are looking at Amanda Nunes and thinking she's in her mid-30s. She can't keep this up forever. Somebody's eventually going to catch up to her, a hungry young contender coming up, whereas for her, a title defense is just another night of work. I still think she's very, very good, and it's hard for me to imagine how Irene Aldana goes out there and beats her, but I could absolutely see this one taking all 5 rounds and it being a little closer than people expect.
All right, as a little bit of a refresher here, Ige Landwehr inside the distance, Dariush and Nunes via decision. 3 best bets here for UFC 289. Of course, you can head over and get all the words from Ben over at TheLines.com. And as always, everything we do here, absolutely free. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button down below. Give us a thumbs up. And if you have any additional questions, leave them in the comments section. We will try to get back to you there. For Ben, I'm Matt. Good luck on all your UFC 289 bets.